Okay, Sunday morning in the kingdom, and I'm all screwed up. Not because of beverage. Unreal. This time change is unreal. I turned the alarm off, and the dogs actually let me sleep into the new time. Yes, but I'm all screwed up because I go in the buildings, and the clocks are in there saying I'm running an hour late. Unreal. All right, so this morning we woke up to -2, but feels like -7. It is actually quite nice out here. The Grinch gloves are for dramatic effect, just like Hollywood, dramatic, okay? On the yo-yo scale, +29, but feels like +21. The water hall's been cancelled today. Yes, cancelled because it's supposed to rain. Yes, rain. November rains. Oh wait, Guns N' Roses song. We had to wait 30 years to understand the full meaning of the song. We always thought it was two songs put together with good-looking babes. Yes, that was good times back then. That band Guns N' Roses, people don't understand it. They even have a Charles Manson song that they do. Their music and lyrics and how would you say instrumentation or whatever it is very complex. Yes, that's why it's still popular 30 years later. Yes. So over here, yes, November rains at the end of the world. All right, we're all ready to go with the water truck, except for one problem. Okay, it's going to rain. We have a hill into the kingdom. And guess what's going to happen? That water tank is 500 gallons of dead weight. Yes, that's a lot of weight. And the truck is empty, so that'll push it around. Like dancing with a fat lady. If she decides that you're going to do a dippy-doo and she's going to give you a kiss, guess what? You're getting the kiss no matter what. Yes, the dippy-doo. All right, so that's been canceled. But if Hollywood was filming us, yes, we wanted the views and the ratings, we'd be out there and have everything jackknifed at the bottom of the driveway because it was too slippery and everything with the water tank pushed the 39 Chevy truck around. But I'm old, I got gray hair, and losing my teeth. Yeah, see? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I should warn you when I smile. All right. It's like when I wear my Speedo. All right. So what's the point of going out to get water? Yes, we have enough water to make it another day. Yes, and then it'll be sunny. We'll get some getter photos because it's kind of foggy here. And it's kind of nice, no dick, because we can film anytime, do anything we want without him annoying us. Yes, but he'll be back next summer because they're going mining here. Yeah, right. So there's the trucks all lined up looking good. These are the trucks that were in, how'd you say, Alexander, Manitoba when I grew up, my wasted youth in the pink house. Oh, they hate me. I tried donating them money from my parents' estate. That went over like a lead balloon. Oh, and Led Zeppelin, another good rock band. Oh, it's just memory day here. But also, too, the fact... no vacuum. I'm so screwed up this morning I forgot the vacuum. So everybody will have to do their vacuum on Mondays. And we'll call it a holiday Monday. Clean your vacuum. All right, we did a rotation here totally backwards because of this time change. I still can't believe that we do this. Everything else is being changed in the world. And you just shake your head. Why can't the protest groups all gather up and say, hey, enough of this time change? Yes, but oh well, they're too busy protesting on their little, how'd you say, item that offends them. But okay, we're living at the end of the world, and we should just boycott it. Yes, boycott it. Refuse to turn the clocks. Yes, and then when I go to watch my favorite program on my TV, which I don't have, then I'll be confused. Oh well. All right, there's one full rotation backwards. Because we have daylight savings or whatever. We're all screwed up today. Well, I better go. Even the boss is screwed up. Okay, 11:30 in the kingdom. New time. Yes, new time. And I brought the vacuum out because we're screwing everything up. The dogs are confused because their blankets are out. Their beds are all messed up. It's just unreal. So we'll continue a Sunday of, how would you say, everything all screwed up. So there's the tools from the other day. We just dumped it on, but today's going to be a shop day so we can clean it off. I like these old timers. You find these things in their toolboxes when they pass away. Who the hell welded that? And I haven't broke it over the years. That guy could weld, okay? Because that's hardened steel. No idea what that is, and that would be a stick weld. You can tell by the puddle. So the guy could weld. Yes, maybe he had the right amount of vodka. All right, so over here, one of the joys of doing impounds and towing over the years, you get junk. Yes, you end up with the junk because people don't pay it or whatever. You end up with it because they're impaired or whatever. So I had these heaters tucked away for many years. So here we go. So we have two heaters. They're big heaters. I think they came out of a bus. I don't know what they were, or that bread truck. I don't know. I forget. They're big, but they should move the heat in theory. Okay, I'm outside. The rain turned to a snow. Thank goodness, because it was rain, it was freezing, and it was getting slippery, so now we have the snow, so this is even better. All right, look at the flags. They're going to be a frozen mess here right away. So we have the 38 GMC service truck here. This service box, being a linesman, had it set up with a little heater down at the front there. I don't know if we can reach in to see that. So what are the odds of that thing actually working? 0. Yes, that's why we get those new style big heaters out, because we want to heat this thing toasty warm. So Mr. Honda starts. Oh wait, Honda starts anytime, any place, anywhere. Not like the Briggs & Stratton mini bike that I had. All right, so over here, you can just barely see it down there. So I think we can mount those heaters, because they kind of hung or hang or whatever. I think we can hang it off the roof there and run the pipes or the hosiery. Yes, hosiery. Oh, like in the bedroom, she wore some nice hosiery. Yes, so we can hang the hosiery down and then run along the frame to the front of the motor. Yes, to the motor. Okay, so now we got to run the heater hoses down from here, down here, along the frame. That's why I took the gas tank off, the soon-to-be gas tank, because everything is so small. And then we can run the heater hoses along and pop back up in here. Okay, also too, Mr. Battery is going back to the box. Yeah, back in the box back there, because it doesn't work here. Yes, it'll get lots of room for heater hoses, so we'll come in, not splice in. You have to go from the heater here and then come back around. Like, you don't tee into it, okay? You got to keep a complete circulation. And for all the people out there with the 261, yes, that is the HEI. We made it fit. Yes, and we're sucking hot air off the manifold because we don't want that carburetor to ice up. Yes, we live in a frozen wasteland up here in Wilderness, Alaska, but in northern Manitoba. Okay, seems how we have 2 of those big heaters. Oh, like the Double Mint twins. Yes, the Seagal sisters. Yes, if you know Married with Children, Peg Bundy, that's her sisters are actually twins, which are the Double Mints. Yes, that's the joys of the internet, and I read and learn. Yes, the Playboy channel. All right, so back in the day, we'd open the back door of the welding sleigh. They used to be the welding truck, and we'd stick the tiger torch in there with a stovepipe, and we use the propane to warm up the inside of this box. Okay, so then we could get the Ranger 8 with the Kohler. Yes, the Kohler. It's a little more finicky on starting, but it does start. So those days are gone, because 1, who can afford propane? 2, who can afford propane? And 3, who can afford propane? The days of propane are long gone. Yes, yes. All right, so what we're going to do is probably mount that heater up here. Up here, we'll make it magically hang. Yeah, there's the coat racks or the hanger racks from when it was the Perth dry cleaning truck. So we'll hang it, and then to get heat to here, we're going to run some hoses down here. So imagine hoses down here. Follow the finger, Les Nessman. All right, with quick couplers, so we can pull a vehicle alongside, or a cat, or the Lynn tractor, and then we can couple in to have heat. Yes, so having water circulation, hot antifreeze coming out of the motor to the heater that's magically hanging up here. So we'll just have to improvise or pretend, just like the Red Shoe Diaries on Showcase. Okay, to get organized, I was in Trailer 1. Yes, Trailer 1. See Trailer 2, Trailer 3. Ha ha ha. Count Dracula on Sesame Street. So I got in Trailer 1. Everything was dumped at the back here as we cleaned up the yard, but we wanted that. Just dump it in the back, and then on a nice day like today, you hide inside and move everything to the front. So it survived the move across the yard with the airless tires. Yes, the airless. So we need some hose to make the quick couplers for the welding sleigh. So we have this brand new hydraulic hose from the mine, and we have these fittings here. Yes, these fittings that screw on or whatever. Yes, we don't have a hose crimp thing for hydraulics, so we're going to learn. Yes, we're going to learn that. And then here back in the day, we did lots with quick coupling and the antifreeze to get equipment started. Yes, so it looks like we're going back to the day. So in March of 2022, I bagged it, so there's 4 right there, and then we have our other miscellaneous fittings right there. So now it will be the quick coupling system. Yes, that'll be the system. We have lots of those, because here we are going back 30 years ago. It's unreal. All right, let's get these parts to the shop before it snows too much, and then we can have a victory drink. Okay, 10 after 12, new time, and we're running late, but that's okay. It's Sunday, we're all screwed up, and we went and brought some hose. We went and found some old hose with the fittings on, so we can take them apart to learn how they did it back in the day, because it's been quite a few years since I made, those fittings. All right. Also, too, we brought some chairs in for the ladies. Yes, if the local ladies come by to drink some beer. No, look at the nice material, nice round material from the 1960s or 70s for making bracketry to hold those heaters. Yes, I can carry those chairs up here. Everything is dumped in front of the shop here, or in the shop. So now after lunch I can come out with my shop clothes on, and the shop will be toasty warm, and I can work away because now it's raining outside. The snow turned to rain. All right, let's go burn some eggs and weenies. Yes, weenies. Okay, November 3rd in the kingdom, we live at the end of the world. Yes, Wilderness, Alaska, but in northern Manitoba, and this is official documentation that we are collecting rainwater November 3rd. We're supposed to be a frozen wasteland up here, and we're collecting rainwater. Unfrickin' real. So I guess the Swedish kid was right. I remember it raining November 11th, 2008. That's about the only time I really remember it. Yes, 2008. Oh well. Let's go burn some lunch in the microwave.
Sunday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 10 a.m. and as you can see it is pretty foggy out here right now. There's not much of a sun. It's actually supposed to start snowing at some point. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out and make breakfast. Almost 10:30 and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 0 degrees Celsius, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It is still pretty windy out there right now. I'm just waiting for the snow. I don't think we're going to be doing anything in the kingdom today, so I'll head over there at 1 p.m. and see what my dad's up to. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, and do a load of laundry. Just after 10:30, I'm down in the basement. I got a fire going. I haven't had any sand fall out of the box yet, which is good. If it does start to fall out, I'll just have to repack the sand again and figure out a different way to keep it in the box. "11 a.m. and I just let the dogs back in. I noticed they were a little wet, so I went to look out the door, and as you can hear, it has started to rain/snow out here. It's going to get pretty icy. "12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch, and it was snowing at first, but now it's turned back into rain, so let's head inside. I know the dogs aren't going to want to go out because it is pretty wet out here right now, and make lunch. I think I'll have leftovers from last night. 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 2 degrees Celsius, which is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. As you can see, it is still raining out here. It's been on and off snow/rain. Now it's time to get the quad out and head over to the kingdom and grab my dad's laundry. We're not doing much today. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Looks like we're not doing anything today. As you can see from behind me, it is raining, and it's raining so much that my dad's able to fill up his 5-gallon pails with water. November 3rd, and he figured we'd be getting some snow. It snowed maybe once or twice, but it is so warm that it's just raining. Now I'll pan over and try and show you guys the pail. Look at that. I think this one's almost full, so my dad will have to change out to that one. Now let's grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville. I have his laundry to do. Then at 4 p.m. I'll come back to the kingdom and see what he's up to. 1:30, I just made it back from the kingdom and put the quad away. That way it doesn't get wet with all this rain and snow coming down. Now it's time to head inside and start my dad's laundry and get the fire going again since it went out while I was gone. Then at 4 p.m. I'll head back to the kingdom. 2:30 and I'm just finishing up my dad's laundry, and as you can see, it has started snowing now. It went from rain to snow to rain again, and now back to snow. Tomorrow morning when all this is frozen, it'll be extra slippery.
Okay, 2:30 in the kingdom, and I'm so far behind today, I think I'm first. Yes, all right. So we got the workbench cleaned off. We got the wood stoves going. We got we're burning root balls. Yes, root balls. Yeah, it sounds like meatballs. All right. So we cleaned up these heaters. This is their crap. They have all this. I don't know what for. Doesn't matter to me. I'm colorblind. So what I did over here was group them together. Anything on these motors here I found over the years, they have certain colors. Black is always ground. This darker gray is fast, and then this gray here is not as fast. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, touch this on here. Ooh, look at that. And then this one here. Ooh, all right, that's all we need, because we live in Wilderness, Alaska, but in northern Manitoba, the frozen wasteland where it's raining in November. So we'll just run a toggle switch from here to the dark gray ones for power. More heat or off. That's all we want. Heat or off. Also, too, I was getting the power from over here from the battery charger because I didn't feel like carrying a battery in here. A 12-volt battery, yes. And the dolly cart through the snow or the rain, it'd be slushy mess. So I just grabbed the battery charger. So that's good to go. So now we know what we want for power. Yes, we'll use the dark colored ones and call it good. Now we can flip these over and, how would you say, start making mounting brackets for them to hang. And also too, here's those protective screen things. We'll have to take them in the house and clean them, because they're a little dirty or whatever, but we'll put them on because they came for free with the heaters. Yeah, right. These heaters probably cost me $1,000 each with impound fees and paperwork crap and everything like that. So nothing's cheap at the end of the world. Okay, 3 o'clock coffee, new time. Yes, so there's the seats off of those chairs we brought in. All right, this stove is just idling right along with root balls. Yes, and the seat bases or whatever. It's hardwood or something. It burns nice. All right, so over here, we have the chairs. Everybody needs a walk and talk video. All right, there's the chairs. That worked out pretty good. Just drill out the rivets, hit it with a hammer, they fall apart. I think these are 1960 style chairs. Somebody could weld because they were putting these little pieces in and they were cut and fit to perfect size, beveled, and the guy did a nice job. Yes, I think it looked like a stick weld was done on it. And then over here, we sacrificed a couple of the chairs. There we go. There's the foot. All right. So then we cut the pieces we need. So this will sit up here like this. And this is the original mounting bracket for these heaters. This will go down like this. So then we can bolt it to the flat surfaces in the welding sleigh and the service truck. And then we can reduce down these 1-inch hoses down to something feasible, because 1-inch hose, that's pretty big. That's a lot of antifreeze flowing through. Okay, great fun. I'm glad I went around and gathered everything up this morning because this rain is now turned to snow. It's wet, it's damp, and I was out here cutting. And then you can't put anything on the ground because it'll freeze. So there's the chair that was sacrificed. Yes, like those Mayan guys down there with their little flat pyramids or whatever, sacrificing virgins. Oh my, those guys were something else, those guys.
Almost 4 p.m. and I just got the quad out. Now I'll head over to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. Sure is nasty out here now. Look at that. It is wet snow. I'm slipping and sliding everywhere, so let's get going. Just after 4 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Look at all that snow. It'll be good for my dad's rain tote. He is collecting a bunch. He got a few 5-gallon pails full as well. So let's head on inside, give my dad the videos, and I dropped off his laundry. Then I'll go back to WHO-ville and do the weather at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 2 degrees Celsius, which is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. As you can see, it is still snowing. It's been snowing most of the afternoon and it was raining this morning. Now it's time to head inside. I know the dogs won't go out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, it's just about 5 o'clock new time, which is 6 o'clock old time. I'm getting hungry, and the dogs are ready to go for a walk. All right, so I got everything buffed up, so tomorrow we'll start the welds. Yes, to start the weld. So this is the plan, and everything is lefts and rights, plus numbered. Because whoever drilled the holes in here, oh, here. Okay, so watch this. I'll see if I have enough talent. Drop down, slide over, lift up. There, that's how it goes. All right, so let's see if we have enough talent. You put this on here, ooh, and that over there, and then this will fit on like this. All right, and then we can bolt, reach in and get the holes or whatever. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully that'll work. So it'll be just some basic MIG welds with the Hobart Handler 100. Probably will have to go down to 1 for victory welds. Yes, 2 might be too hot because 2 was for vengeance the other day. All right, so very pleased how this is turning out. And I marked my wires here. All right, so they're ready to go. And I put a colored red on there, or that purple. And I marked it under here with a paint marker so I know when I flip it over right. Okay, so work on it, so we should be good. We're going to build some reducers to go from 1 inch down to the 5/8 heater hose, because 5/8 is a lot commoner than this 1 inch. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh wait, these are industrial heaters made in China. There's no English on this thing anywhere. Oh well, it's a thought that counts. All right, let's go see what the flags are doing. Okay, it sure is getting dark out here for 5 o'clock new time, and we have the snow. It changed from the rain over to the snow. We stocked up the stoves just a little bit. I have to come out at 8 o'clock when I feed the animals, the vicious guard dogs, yes, and that's when I do the stock of the stove for the overnight. Look at everything. So I'm glad we didn't go get a load of water, or we could have had drama, like a marriage. All right, and once again, there's the shelves we won't talk about. It'll be just like the wood piles. Yes, they'll be just sitting around. And look at the flags. Some of them are a tangled mess. Some of them are going to be frozen. Hopefully we get some cold weather to go with this snow and rain and everything we're having. Because if we don't have cold weather, this winter wonderland is no fun. All right, let's go walk the dogs, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.